Namaste to all. Complete surrenderance to Almighty God, or we can call as Ishwar Samarpanam, or we can call as Ishwar Prannidhan, is a very, very important step in Yoga Vidya, a very, very important step in the Vedic way of life. In fact, the word Ishwar Prannidhan appears 3 times in the Yoga Darshanam. In the first chapter, which is called as Samadhipad, 23rd verse is Ishwar Prannidhanadva. Separate verse he has made only for this Ishwar Prannidhanadva, Patanjali Muni. And then Vyas Muni says, Pranidhana Bhakti Vishesha. Pranidhan means Bhakti Vishesha. Vishesh Bhakti towards Almighty God is Pranidhan. And in the second chapter also 2 times the word comes. One in the Kriya Yoga, Tapaswadhyaya Ishwar Pranidhanadva iti Kriya Yoga, and also in the Niyam, in the Niyama also Ishwar Pranidhan word comes. So Ishwar Prannidhan, Ishwar Samarpan, Ishwar Bhakti is a very, very important point in the Yoga Vidya. If somebody is teaching Yoga Vidya without coming to Ishwar, then we must understand that he is not teaching the Yoga Vidya. There are so many yoga teachers in this world today. Many famous teachers are there, but they never teach us who is that Almighty God. Who is Ishwar? So we must always walk the step of Yoga Vidya with the knowledge of the Almighty God, Ishwar from the Vedas. So Ishwar Samarpan, I was listening to one video. This video was made by Swami Vivekananda Ji Parivrajak. Is a Arya Samaji. In that video, he has mentioned very beautifully. He said that my Guruji taught me 5 steps towards Ishwar Samarpanam or Ishwar Prannidhan. And those 5 steps are really beautiful, very, very practical, very, very useful for all of us. I thought of making a video. So first step he said was, of course, he did not link it to Vedas, but I will link it to Vedas. But he said was, before doing any karma, ask Paramatma, ask that Almighty God, whether can I do this karma or not. Very, very important point. Before doing any karma, we must ask. For example, before doing Havan, we must ask to Almighty God, can I do Havan? Of course, God will not answer us. Although God is inside us, we cannot feel that Almighty God. We have not realized that Almighty God. We can ask, but we will not get a reply. So, the best way to get the reply from Almighty God is Vedas. Almighty God has clearly given all his knowledge in the Vedas already, and Rishi Munis have given that knowledge through Upanishad, Darshanas and Ved Bhashyas. So any karma you have to do, refer back to Vedas. If you do not know Vedas, go through my channel. I've made around 2000 plus videos which will help you to understand whether I can do this karma or not. For example, yesterday one gentleman was asking that my friend organized some idol worship ceremony. I went to the temple to serve the people, but I did not worship that Almighty God. Is that right or wrong? See, right or wrong, we must always ask Paramatma. If Paramatma says in the Vedas you can go to that place, go. If Paramatma says stay away from those places where false worships is promoted, then don't go there. As simple as that. In fact, Yoga Sutra says there are 3 types of karma. Yoga Sutra very clearly says, number 1 is doing the sin yourself is also a sinful deed. Second one is doing the sin from others, making others to do the sin. This is second point. First one is doing yourself. Second one is making others to do that sin. Third one is giving sammati, giving okay, nodding your head for that sin. These 3 are sinful deeds. So doing idol worship or making others to do idol worship or nodding your head for idol worship, these 3 are sins. So we must always go back to Vedas and ask if God is allowing us to do anything or not. For example, eating non-veg food. Muslim says don't do idol worship. Good point. As per Vedas it is right. But Muslim says that you must eat beef. It is pious act to cut a cow. They have mentioned in their holy scriptures. We must ask to Almighty God, is it a sin or a pious deed? It's a sinful deed. It's one of the most sinful deeds in the Vedic Dharma. Killing a cow, killing any animal and consuming their flesh. This is the most sinful deed, so we must not do that. So before doing any karma, ask Almighty God. Any situation in your life, like Almighty God says it's okay to do the deed as per Vedas, then we must do it. That's it. No need to ask anybody else. Except there is one thing which is told in the Vedas. If you are doing havan, you are doing yajna, and your acharya says get up, don't do it, then you must obey the acharya, you must not continue the yajna. As simple as that. Acharya's words are the ultimate. In the Vedas, Almighty God says in Atharvaveda, if you are doing yajna and your acharya is coming to that place, he is not there, but you have started your havan, but acharya suddenly comes to your place, then God says in that mantra, immediately leave that havan. Immediately, at the moment you saw the acharya coming, just leave the havan, leave the ahutis, just get up, go to acharya and first serve him, make him sit, give him a hasan, make him sit, give him water, and ask acharya that I am doing havan, can I continue it or not? If acharya says don't continue it, just leave that havan. You will get the 100% benefit of that havan. So that's the only extra thing which Almighty God has told in the Vedas, that first listen to acharya more than doing havan. So this is very important. Otherwise, ask Almighty God before doing any karma. Can I go to temple? Some my friends are pushing, I want to go to the temple. They are all going to that vacation to the temple. Should I go or not? I am confused. Ask Almighty God. God says in the Vedas, don't go. Just don't go. That's it. Just follow Almighty God. Point number 1. And point number 2. When you do that karma, suppose you are doing everyday Agnihotra, you are doing any other karma. When you do that karma, feel the presence of Almighty God. Almighty God is watching you. For example, your friend is calling you for a support. He is in trouble. God says to do Paraupakari karma in the Vedas. You must go immediately and attend your friend. You must go and help him. So you have taken permission from Vedas and you are going and helping him. When you are helping that friend, he is not well, you are taking him to hospital, or he or she is not well, you are cooking in his home. So feel the presence of Almighty God, that you are doing a karma based on the agya given by Almighty God in the Vedas. Feel His presence. Feel the presence that Almighty God is watching you always. 24/7 He is watching us. So feeling the presence of Almighty God. First is doing the karma based on the Almighty God, and second is feeling the presence of Almighty God. These two will lead us to Ishwar Prannidhan. These two will lead us to Ishwar Samarpanam. And the third point is, when we do a karma, suppose you are cooking for somebody, you are cooking for you have gone to your native place and your grandmother or grandfather is there. They are very old, they cannot even cook. The everyday maid is cooking. But you have gone there and you want to cook for your grandmother, grandfather. It's a pious deed. You are doing cooking and you are feeling the presence of Almighty God, that Almighty God, based on your agya, I am doing cooking. But when you do cooking, always remember that everything in this kitchen, the utensils, my body, my man, my atma, my sharir, everything is given by Almighty God in this sharir, in this world. Even the gas which is burning, even the Agni is created by Almighty God, the fire. Everything is of Almighty God's property, it is not mine. So Idan Namama is the third point. First is ask Him, second is feel His presence, third one is Idan Namama, this is not mine. Let me not get any ahankar that I am serving my grandmother, grandfather. If I am cooking, don't feel proud. Everything is Almighty God's property. It's not our property. So you must have Idan Nama. You means also me, every one of us. We must have Idan Namama in our mind. When we do any karma, when we are utilizing our sadhans, even we are utilizing our own mind and atma and our sharir. This is also given by Almighty God. Jivatma is going into mother's womb, and in the mother's womb, if God is not giving us prana, then our body will not be made. So even the atma fixing into the body is given by Almighty God. So we must remember this Idan Namama when we do any karma, so that we do not get ahankar. This is third part of Ishwar Samarpanam or Ishwar Prannidhan. Most important point. Then the fourth point is, after the karma is done, you have gone to help someone, or you have done your havan, you are doing your nitya agnihotra, you are doing your swadhyaya, or you are doing your daily moral deeds, you are going to work. Every day you are going to work. God says in Vedas, you must work, you must do hard work, you must do tapasya, you must do all your kartavya karma. You are going to office. When you go into office also, remember that I am going to drive my car or bike. Almighty God, it is given by you. Idan namama. Then when you reach office, or when you are returning back from office, when you have finished your karma, give thanks to Almighty God that because of your power, because of your agya, because of your presence, this world is functioning, and I have finished my karma. I have finished my karma to the best possible extent based on my capability. Like, your Acharya says that he is calling by your name and saying that, see, this ashram is so dirty, jadu pocha kar lena. He is asking you to sweep the floor of the ashram. And then you say that, thank you Acharya, thank you Almighty God, and then you start sweeping the floor, and then you have done cleaning the floor to the best possible extent. You are not perfect in cleaning. And then after finishing the sweeping the floor, thank to Almighty God that my Acharya has given this seva to me, I have done it. And then thank to Acharya also that you have given me this seva, I have done it to the best possible extent. And when Acharya comes and sees, okay, this room is okay, still dirty, he'll say, okay, he's still dirty, but still Acharya will, bless you. That you have done your work to the best possible extent based on your own capability and capacity. So thanksgiving is most important. That fourth point is thanksgiving. First is ask Almighty God and do a karma. Next is feel His presence when you are doing karma. Third one is idan namama. And fourth one is thanksgiving. Most important. And the fifth one is the completeness of Ishwar Prannidhan. This is all part of Ishwar Prannidhan. Like, we say that Sarva Kriyanam Paramaguru Ishwar Arpanam. Sarva Kriyanam, whatever Kriya Karma we are doing Arpanam. But how do you do Arpanam? By following these steps. The fifth one is result. Whenever you do any karma, even if it's Acharya Seva, Jivatma has an inherent nature, is Icha. Falki Icha. We always expect results. Whatever we say that, Karamanne Vadigarostu Mafaleshu Kadachana, even whatever Sri Krishna says or anybody says, always we will have Icha in our mind. And Falki Icha mein there are two things. One is expecting a bhautik benefit. For example, you go to a function, you go to a place where Vedas are taught. For example, you have been called by Arya Samaj to give a lecture on Vedas. You have gone there, you have taken permission from God that Veda says do Paropakari Kam, do Ved Prachar. You have gone there, you have done your karma, you have given your speech, you have given your knowledge, and you have thanked Almighty God. But what will you expect in the fifth step? You will expect claps. Natural. It's natural that you will surely expect that somebody should praise you or clap you, or somebody should give you some money. Like, this person has come long way. He has traveled 1 hour by his bike or car and then come here and given, speech. Somebody will give donation to you 1,000 rupees. You expect internally. This expectation is called as sakam karma. You are expecting something materialistically. This is sakamta. Nothing bad, but sakamta is not recommended by Almighty God. Sakamta is the first step. Doing good karma and then expecting the result is still okay. But the second step is nishkamta. Nishkamta means not that you don't need the result. Nishkamta means you need the result in moksha. You say to Almighty God, you have given me the opportunity. I don't want any materialistic benefit from this. Please give me moksha. I desire only moksha, because desire is a inherent nature of Jivatma. Nobody can live a life without any desire. So we must desire for moksha. We must not desire for materialistic benefit. So God says in the Vedas, when you do nishkam karma, you will also get materialistic benefit and you will also get moksha. So this is nishkam bhavana. It's not easy to, do any karma and then we say that, no, I don't want any result. No, it's not so easy. For example, you are going and working in office. Obviously, you will work for money only. But office guy is giving you money. But your bhavana is nishkamta. You say to Almighty God that, I have done my karma for fulfilling my responsibility. this is my employment contract, and for doing this work the company is paying me, because company is going to earn money, so he is giving you salary. That is nothing wrong in expecting salary, but the bhavana of you is not that you are doing this work to earn money and then do kam krodh madlo bhankar. The bhavana for earning money is to do seva to acharya. I earn money 1 lakh rupees a month, and then in the 1 lakh I give some donation to acharya, I give some donation to save some gaushala, I give money to my parents, I give money to my family, I spend money to educate my son and daughter, I save my money for future little bit, but even in the future I want to live a Vedic way of life, so I am saving my money. All these things are coming in nishkamta, so that's okay. Doing this kind of activity is absolutely okay, but when you do any paropakari karma expecting a clap, expecting somebody should praise you, this is sakamta. So the complete Ishwar Samarpanam will get completed only when we have nishkam bhavana. We tell to Almighty God, I do not want any appreciation. This is, see, you have given me body, you have given me mind, you have given the knowledge of the Vedas, you have given me agya, you are everywhere, and why I should take the praise? It is you actually who is praiseworthy, I am not. If we have this bhavana in each and every step of our life, then Almighty God will take us towards moksha. And God says in the Vedas, not only moksha, you will also get the materialistic benefit. But your mind is not in materialism. Anyway it will come, but your mind is not there. Your mind is in me. So God will take us towards moksha. So these are the 5 important steps. Ask Him. If He says yes, do that karma. If He says no, immediately leave that karma. If God says no in the Vedas, never negotiate with Almighty God or Acharya, number 1. Number 2, feel the presence of Almighty God everywhere. Whenever you do karma, whenever you do not do karma, whenever you sit for meditation or havan, upasana, anything, feel His presence. He is seeing us, He is watching us. Number 3, idan namama. This is not mine. Everything is given by God. Number 4 is thanksgiving. Thanks to Almighty God, thanks to Acharya for the opportunity. Number 5 is nishkamta. It will start with sakamta. Slowly, when vairagya will happen, slowly when we leave our rag dvesh in our life, nishkamta will automatically come. So these are the 5 steps. So that Swami Vivekananda ji Parivrajak, he did not link to Vedas, but I thought of linking to Vedas. He also gave a very good lecture in that topic. So I thought of copy paste his knowledge to you. This knowledge is all from Almighty God only. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.